What up? What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is What the Fuck Wednesday. And if you haven't known, we are back on our regular channels, including YouTube. Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Algorithm, or whatever the fuck. There ain't been too much to be had. I feel like there's some news in the background. I'm gonna have to start scratching some surfaces because everybody is focused now on Minneapolis and this girl that got shot. I noticed it's kind of being calmed down on the Venezuelan thing. Somebody must have found out that this was all legal. And if the Democrats didn't want Maduro, they wouldn't have had a fucking bounty on his head. Just saying. So, you know, that no matter which way they want to spin it for you and which way you want to do whatever the fuck, no. Also,
yeah,
we've been covering over the past few shows. Dino and I have been talking about California and their fuckery with their gas and their refineries. So I just watched right before I came in here to set up. I just watched this. I don't know if you want to call it a documentary, a little citizen journalist type deal. They decided to look into this fuckery that's been going on in California, and apparently. This didn't just happen. This didn't just this was forecasted back in, I believe they said 24, maybe 23, by Katie Hobbs, the Democrat that stole the fucking election from the other chick, Democrat, and Republican from out of Nevada. So we got Colorado and Nevada, or is it Arizona and Arizona and Colorado? No, because it was three of them. There's two of them that are bitching now, but three of them was letting them know. They knew that California was regulating the fuck out of the refineries down there. Now, I guess Colorado, Nevada, and Arizona get all their oil, all their gas. They're predominantly from California. Like the way the pipeline goes, it just is no other pipeline that hits there. So whatever Gavin Newsom does fucks pretty much the whole southwest.
So that's just stupid.
Right. So when Gavin Newsom put in these new, not only did he hit one of their fucking plants with an $82 million or $1 billion fucking fine, but then started begging them back, offering subsidies, hundreds of millions of dollars to stay now. But these other governors wrote to Gavin Newsom, told them you cannot do this. You're forcing these companies out. There's no proof because Gavin gets on and says there was price gouging and he's doing this for the people. No, they did the independent studies. No proof of price gouging. Now, actually, these companies were doing pretty goddamn good by California.
Okay, but let's be honest. The only person that's price gouging is the state of California.
Right, exactly.
They're the ones that are price gouging. It's not anyone else.
So they pretty much, Gavin Newsom gave a reply publicly and said that these two governors were just shills for the oil company. So this was before the refinery left. So now the regulations go through. Behind the scenes, apparently California is talking about being gasless by 2035, 2045, something like that. So they don't want gas. Gavin doesn't want gas in California at all. Okay. He wants it all electric. So in the meantime, the reason why the big he's blaming the oil companies for abandoning the states. This oil company, I think it was Valero, for abandoning the states. They don't care about the people. They don't care about the communities that supported them and all this and that. When they're like, no. So then that's when the third state wrote in and was got a hold of Gavin, was like, dude, you are fucking everybody. Gas is going up to $8 and $9 a fucking gallon in these other states. Lord knows with California, we already seen the $10 bill up there. But gas is just exponentially rising and rising. And what they wanted Valero to do was to redo all their tanks, which was going to cost, I forget how many, I think 35 million a tank, and it would take 10 years. But in, I think 5 of them 10 years, they want to go oilless and gasless. So
Why
why
would I do that?
the fuck are you telling me I got to change my tanks over if you're going to totally, make us obsolete to begin with? It's a big fucking money grab, dude.
Can I ask you a question? So I'm asking you as a third party, okay? So I'm asking you as an American person, okay? Do people think that when they get an electric vehicle or something that just comes out of the thin air, or like, do they not realize that they still need
a lot of these
fossil
people
fuels?
don't, especially the younger ones. A lot of these younger ones don't realize that gas, coal, nuclear fission, that is what's giving you your electricity. Water is giving you your electricity. If any of them stop, because they're all part of the same hand, those are fingers of the same hand. If you lose one of them fingers, it gets harder to grab shit. You start losing another finger, it gets even harder to grab shit, and you can't write. And at this point, we're getting to our last 3 fingers.
So on a side note, I met a guy named Art who had lost these 2 fingers in the war. So he only had these 2 fingers on his right hand, and he would shake your hand. No warning, just the 2-fingered, hey, how are you? And you're like, what? You're like, hey, man, what the fuck is happening? And he's like, how are you? I'm Art. And you're like, you are? Okay.
Dude, on a side note, just to compound on that, is oddly enough, I have to admit, he was one of the most intelligent men I've ever met in my life. He taught me more in his machine shop over a few years' time than I ever learned in school. I will give him that. His name was Ed Joseph, and one of his fucking hands looked like a yam. It looked like a yam, and it had 2 little nubs out the top, just little nubs, and then like a hoof nub on the side, like maybe 6 inches down from the tip of the other nubs on the yam. And
so
then
he had a strong hand.
And then the other hand was the strong hand, because the other hand was like that, 3 fingers. He was born like that. Like he was, like, I don't know if the hanger missed or he dodged whatever Dyson product when he was in the womb, but that man could grab a piece of steel, a regular piece of 440 steel, and within hours turn it into a motor, dude.
So, okay, just so you know, so you understand, you said that wasn't a strong hand. I'm like, oh, you don't get the joke. And then you're like, it only had 3 fingers. I'm like, he knew what strong hand meant. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, hey, you know what? Listen. People are mean when it comes to disabilities or birth defects, right? Because it's funny. Let's be honest. Because I have 5 fingers and you don't. That shit's funny to me. Okay, it's the same reason I make fun of people who are shorter than me, and I refer to most women as midgets because they're like, I'm 5'4". I'm like, you're basically a child. Okay, I'm happy to. That's funny shit. Okay. At the same time, though, they should still be able to get jobs because they can still do some crazy shit.
People just because we're fucking. I mean, the sense of humor in America and in Canada and a lot of the world died with that dopehead Floyd.
Oh yeah. Listen, have you seen? There's a girl who walks up to guys at the bar, and she's like, "I bet you I could win at I think it's rock paper scissors or something." Okay, and she's like, "If I win, you have to buy me a drink." And they're like, "Fair." And she always pulls out rock, and she's got just like a nub with like 3 little like dot finger, like tiny little nubbins as fingers. And she's like, rock. And everyone's like, oh yeah, we'll buy you a drink. That's fair. Yeah. No, that's fun. Yeah. Because you're going, that's funny shit. But at the same time, if you have a good sense of humor about it, I have a good sense of humor about it. It's a fun time, right? But hey, this is so. So did we go from like physical deformities to now people are just retarded and don't know where power comes from? Like,
it seems like that, dude. It really fucking seems like that. Like some of the, like I don't understand some of the logic in these. Like here's an example. Like when we were younger and we had beater cars or our first beater cars or whatever, and we wanted a custom paint job, maybe we grabbed a few cans of spray paint, or we grabbed some decals or something, or you know, if we had the money, we did a wrap. Or they didn't even have wraps back then. We actually got paint jobs, dude. Maybe about 6 months ago, I'm down
in the ghetto.
Well, yeah, that's where I grew up, but about 6 months ago, I'm down the fucking road from the studio by Greg's house.
Yeah.
And I'm at the gas station and I see a Tesla pull up next to me. Yeah. Blingy as fuck. I mean, like the bling on this thing, like you wouldn't have thought there were white kids coming out of the car. That's how blingy.
And they were white?
Yeah, yeah. So, but wait. This is how you could tell they were white if you didn't see the face. They use blingy contact paper all over that car. So as they're going down the street, it's just peeling off. Like, remember that old movie Johnny Dangerously when they were peeling off the side of the car to change the color of the car? And the kid was like, I just did all this. It took me 3-4 hours to do it. And you know that kid spent like maybe $200 worth of fucking blingy paper, like Dollar General kind of square paper with the blingy. It didn't even have the stones on it. It was like glitter blingy. I mean, it did have from a distance, it looked real pretty, but that's got to be illegal in the summertime.
So
he's gonna spontaneously.
That's a good point. Hey, look. Vanta Black is against the law to put it on a car. For the specific reason, then it's hard to see.
Yeah,
right.
Totally
so having fucking bling paper on your car during the summertime, I hope you get a ticket, you piece of shit. Right?
Dude, I could guarantee the next day all that shit was gone. He had like just peel marks and fucking adhesive stuck to his paint job.
So do you think it's because young people have too much access to money?
No, I think the RFK is right. It's the McDonald's. It's the McDonald's and the Tylenol.
I'm not discounting that, but it's like I remember doing dumb shit, but I didn't have a Tesla to do dumb shit with, right? Like, is it bad? Like, is it bad parenting in that, like my first car to learn how to drive on my own was the fucking Plymouth Grand Voyager, circa 1989, with the wood panels on the side. That shit was hot.
Chevette, baby. 81 Chevette.
That's a good learner car, though. That's a good learner car. It's not too big, but it's got dimension.
You had to roll it and pop it in gear.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah,
that's a Flintstone car. I love it.
Dude, no. The other one, because my mom had a collection of shit. Like, my mom had some kind of OCD herself because she always had a collection of the same cars. And before, like, she'll switch over eventually and then get a bunch of them ones. But there was at least 4 Chevettes in my
FYI, I don't think that's a obsession or like compulsion or anything. I'm pretty sure that's just spicitis. Like, your mom was a spick and she just needed more cars, right? It's like, I need more cars for my drive, just to cover.
Nah, there was one at a time. My favorite one, though, dude, she had like a royal blue one with the metal flake, and it was the 4-door Chevette. That was my baby.
That's a nice, bro.
Dude, 13 years old, I used to stroll the fuck out of that motherfucker.
4-door Chevette. I can fuck with that. Yeah, but that's a good learning car. You're gonna learn how to drive.
Hit something. It was metal.
Also true.
Real easy to work on. And I mean, especially if you got a stick shift one. The blue one was an automatic. I learned. My brother had it was oranger than Trump. fucking orange Chevette,
Hey,
and
I
that's the
found
one
one
that
that's
we
like
run.
royal blue on the bottom and then baby blue on top. Is gorgeous. I'm like, that's a nice car, bro.
Oh, dude, the cats in the hood used to chop the tops off of them, make them convertible. They look like baby El Caminos.
Bro, that's a solid, hey, learn how to drive. If you fuck up, it's fine. You just punch it,
Great
it'll
on
undo.
gas. Great on fucking gas.
Yeah. Let me see here. Let me see what the stats were for Chevette.
But yeah, we had the royal blue one. We had the bright orange one. We had kind of like it was a primer gray. Like it was just all that one. We had to start with a screwdriver. Like you had to pop the hood and hit the fucking starter cylinder with the screwdriver.
A 1.6 or a 1.8 diesel inline four.
Oh,
With
we never had. We didn't have the diesel one. We had the gas.
Oh, this was the automatic. I'm just looking up what the statistics were for a 4-door Chevette. And 52 to a whopping 70 horsepower.
And you felt every little bit of that shit in that little ass car. Every little bit of that 70 horses.
Great. Oh yeah. You had to lean forward. Just lean forward. We're going. It's fine.
No, you strapped yourself into that seatbelt and you held on to the fuck bar. Slow this little motherfucker down. Because the stick shift ones had some fucking power. Like my brother used to go Baja and like up fucking like dirt trails and shit with his fucking Chevette.
I wish Greg was here because I would ask him too. Is like I'm a firm believer that you can pull more power out of a standard than you can an automatic.
Yes.
Just because like you have the ability to manipulate the gears and you push them harder.
That's the whole reason why they still stayed in the manual, and that's why most of the like the higher end sports cars are manual.
Yeah. That's one of those things where I love that my dad so my brothers tried to teach me standard and I couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, oh, I'm just not going to learn. And my dad's like, no, we're leaving right now. We're going. I'm going to teach you.
See, I learned that before I learned regular driving because, like I said, we had the stick shift for the Chevette.
You also didn't have love. That was also the
yeah, because you know what? I had like the way my mom's driveway is. My mom lives in the center of a hill, a very, very steep hill. She lives in the center of it. So in order to get this car out, you had to back down, reverse. So you had to pop your fucking thing in reverse. And at the bottom of the road is a very busy street. And then if you end up making it across the street, there was the pallet place, like where they made pallets. So it was like, a lot of industrial shit there that you would hit.
I feel bad because I've kind of insulted your mom a few times, but I gotta ask you: is your mom Gargamel? Like, does she live? Is she
Gargamel ain't got shit on my mama. Gargamel ain't got shit on my mama.
It's Gargamel's boss. Gargamel calls him every Tuesday. Calls your mom every Tuesday for a fucking powwow. I'll be like, hey, so I tried what you said. The Smurfs are still fucking alive. I don't know.
Look, dude. Funny thing, man. I came up with a new bit. I'm still kind of working on it. But I was thinking about it Stone the other night. And the cartoon Smurfs, that was all sand people. That was all sand people. Just think about it. They're wearing the little turbans. It's nothing but a bunch of guys, one woman, the oldest cleric. It runs the whole thing. And you just what's the battle cry? Slow that down. La 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 la. Fucking sand Smurfs, dude. They're fucking sand Smurfs.
I hate that you're making sense right now. It's really frustrating. Because you said la 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 la, and I was like, that's not what the Smurfs say. And then you're like la 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 la, and I'm like, son of a bitch. God damn it. Can't have nice things. No.
And they pray to La La.
I mean,
they're always
one more thing, everyone, that we've ruined for you here. We've ruined the Smurfs. It's now, if you like the Smurfs, you're racist. If you don't like the Smurfs, you're even more racist. And yeah, that's fair.
And then you got them couple of gay Smurfs in there, but they can't act like they're straight. Because we all know Vanity was gay as fuck, but he had to be straight or they would ostracize him.
I think the muscle Smurf, like the bodybuilder Smurf, he was also probably gay.
Oh,
he was a little bit closeted. I think the straightest one was Papa Smurf and the smart one.
Yeah, the nerd.
Nerds are weird. You don't really find too many yeah. I mean, nerds are definitely perverts, but I'm not sure that there's a high quotient of gays as nerds. I don't know. I don't think I can Google that. How many nerds go gay versus nerds being perverts? Like, there are more nerd perverts than nerd gay.
Ratio perv to gay on nerds. So what the fuck?
It's going to be our last day on the internet. Okay, so let's put into perspective. Is that is it that kids aren't being taught anything? Like, I know, like I'm very aware that the Department of Education got mothballed because they fucking suck, right? But like the idea, like let's be honest, is that have you ever seen the pictures of like America finally beat everyone in the math quiz for the whole world, and like all the Americans are just Asian kids, which you're like, what the fuck? That's fucking cheating, right? But
known to stack the deck, like even in the Olympics. If you go to Africa, you know what their fucking team's gonna look like? Black. If you go to Asia, you know what their team's gonna look like? Orange. If you go to there's no fucking Mexicans on the fucking German team. You know what I'm saying?
I have seen though a black Chinese Jamaican guy, which I'll tell you is a wild experience just to hear him talk. You're like, Leandro, and you're like, fuck did he? Who is that? What kind of fucking
dude? He's
basically a Pokemon. Okay,
there's a Chinese redneck comedian. He sounds just like I think his name is John Wang.
Yeah,
he's
hilarious.
He sounds fucking down
he
south.
has a bit. He has a bit where he's like, because he grew up in like
I think it was
Virginia or Alabama, some fucking racist place, and the options on your ID was white or black. He's like, well, you're not black, so you're white. And he got pulled over, handed his ID, and they're like, are you white? And he's like, that I'm not black. That's basically what that says. Just says I'm not black, which you're like, Jesus. Fair, I get it. Still a little bit weird. That's yeah.
I think that should be on the new census question. Since you're not allowed to ask anybody what they are, we'll take it down. We'll put it 2. We got white and we got not black.
I feel now I'm Googling black Asian men.
Blasian.
Because there's like a proper. Actually, I think he's Japanese.
That's one of my jokes, man. What do you get when you mix a black person and an Asian person? A Bayesian.
A Bayesian? I believe it's Blasian.
No, Bayesian.
Blasian. No,
Blasian. Go to Walmart, get one of them little tiles on the fucking wall, and look at it. It says beige.
That's horrible.
Bayesian.
Fuck, where is this guy? Black Japanese guy.
So getting back to the whole news thing.
Yes.
This whole I keep hearing this shit about Trump's doing bad in this polling. Trump's doing bad in his numbers. And I heard a news clip. I didn't hear the whole speech because I'm sure it's taken out of context. But Trump came out and he gave a speech to the Congress or whoever the fuck, and told them that they need to step it up and that they need to win the primaries or he's going to end up getting impeached which is
Right.
true. It's true. You know, no matter what Trump could have stayed at Mar-a-Lago this whole time. They would have impeached him. You know, they were looking to impeach fucking Trump the day he got fucking elected and went down the goddamn steps.
I don't even think he had to actually have been elected. They would have tried to impeach him just
Right.
because.
You know, they try to stop him from even being on the ballot in certain states. And it's mighty
Which
funny
is-
that these certain states are now found to have faulty systems and shimdiggling the votes and all that shit. And it took
The
5
other thing was-
years to
apparently Dominion voting machines are housed, or the company itself is based in Venezuela. How so let me ask
And
you
do
this.
you know why
This is
that was
very
done like that? Chavez did that shit because he got an unfavorable vote one time or another.
So, just an FYI, I sent you a picture of a black Asian guy. I found the picture. Just send it to you.
He looks Haitian. That's
Hey, there's a very good chance, but he's definitely Asian and he's definitely black skin color. It's
I
pretty
think
well.
he's Haitian. That's
Mm,
that's Haiti and
Hey.
Asian.
hey, am I leaving my wallet around him? No. Let's just say that. Okay? It's fine. It's
That's
You know.
fucking great.
It's not gonna happen. Okay, not gonna happen. This is- I don't know. Okay, so as an American, okay, what are your thoughts on not what America did, but any country going into a different country and well, taking their president now? And I ask you this because there are other countries that are dominant in their area who would benefit from that grace. Like, to be able to do that, that would probably be beneficial to on a global scale.
Okay.
So yeah, like, so I want to get your idea of this. I don't think we've ever done it like this, but I think this is a good idea because we have different perspectives. I think it's something.
The way I look at it is that's what the fuck we do.
Yes.
All right. It's everybody has pissed and moaned over fucking decades about how America went in and did a regime change. America went in and did this. America. So why the fuck are you whining about it now? You know what the fuck we do. That is why we're number one. That is why we're on fucking top. And this, the grace on the other countries. There are other countries that do it. Russia does it. The same people do it. Fucking the Asian, China is constantly. The Asians are constantly trying to swoop up on shit. Japan was the one who started it.
Also true. So, okay, here's a question for you. Okay. What if China walked into North Korea?
That's actually good on us. Let them do it.
So this is my because we were discussing it today when we were getting shit faced. Okay. So if you check out my social media, you can see I went and visited my nephew. We drank a lot and we ate a lot, and it was great. So, but is the whole idea that not to put out North Korea for anything, but you guys do some not so great shit, and also standard of living there, not the greatest. I'm not saying the worst. I'm just saying not the greatest. So a regime change that is completely fucking possible, right? Because China could just walk in. Nobody's gonna stop them.
Right. I mean, and honestly, it could come from either side. It could come from China or Russia. I think that's just like North Korea has these balls because they feel like they're untouchable because they're sitting between fucking Russia and China, and they know that they're pretty much owned by Russia and China. There's like a divide in between there. like where you see where the people just start getting lighter and lighter. Nobody gets any richer, but the skin color gets different. You go to one side, the skin color gets different, and you go to the other side. The eyes get a different slant to them.
You're not wrong.
I mean, and anybody thinks that's racist. You look at a Chinese, a Japanese, a Korean, a Vietnamese person, they all got a different degree on the slant. I was a machinist. I know.
I have an Asian friend. I know.
You know.
I know. I don't know. There are differences that are universal, that are different between Koreans versus Chinese versus Japanese versus everything else. Like if they're from
like the Cambodians look downsy.
Which?
The Cambodians. Because their eyes are a little rounder and they still got the tilt, but they're closer.
Yes. So Cambodians, I don't know if I would say downsy, but there are certain groups, like certain areas or provinces where you look at them and you're like, you guys went too far. You guys went too much, right? But like that's why I'm like I'm looking at everything and it's like, okay, I'm not saying this was good, bad, don't care. Not my circus, not my monkeys, realistically, right? And I don't say that as a Canadian, I say that as a human being. I don't have a say in this. This was happening whether we like it or not. And also the fact that Maduro was like, "Come and get me, you coward." That's on him. Like
now here's some issues now.
Right. I love it.
One, and I found out this today. Apparently, we done snatched up a Russian tanker because it was holding Venezuelan oil. That's some issues there.
That's more worrisome than what they did in Venezuela.
Right.
Like,
because I mean, honestly, when it boils down to it, more people in Venezuela wanted this. They are cheering in the fucking street. I could see if they're like, "Oh no, death to America. We didn't want this, and that." No. Most of them people, I would say a good 80 to 90% of them people are happy about this. So we Americanize it, whatever. I do not believe for 1 minute this was about oil at all. I still feel like this is a big fuck you to Russia and China and Iran without saying fuck you to Russia and China and Iran. Just, oh yeah, how you guys doing over here? We're still on it. And speaking of the whole Russia thing, because I've seen a lot of people say, well, what's the difference between what we did and what Russia did? Russia didn't finish the job. That's what the fuck is the difference. Russia didn't take Zelensky out like they should have. That's the fucking difference. And the fact that NATO now is out there touting that they might be on the prefaces of a peace deal with Russia. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Who the fuck are y'all? Y'all ain't been in this whole shit this whole time. Oh, now you gonna get you a deal with Russia? Yeah. Fuck NATO. We needed to be out of NATO back in the day when fucking Trump said we was leaving NATO.
Oh, yeah. It's why is the North American Trade Organization based in Europe? None of that makes any fucking sense, okay?
It's just that drives me nuts, dude. That right there, like motherfuckers. If it wasn't for NATO, this war would have been over. There would be no Russia, because honestly, if you looked at the Ukraine's economy and how the Ukrainian people were living before this whole so-called invasion, right, and you look how the Russians, even though they weren't the best in the best of conditions, they were doing 1,000 times better than the Ukraine. So why not become a part of Russia? Why not become a part of their economy? Maybe do some good for your fucking people.
Yeah, I don't disagree, bro.
It's fucking crazy. So
you know who else is a member of NATO?
Huh.
Fucking Australia, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna start launching koalas at people.
Japan, Mongolia, like, Get the fuck out of here.
And most of those people are fucking with NATO because the countries around them are forcing them to be there.
I'll be honest with you. If you don't have a shore in the Atlantic Ocean, you don't belong in NATO.
Well, I mean, in a way, you're kind of right, because if you don't have a shore, then you're basically part of whatever fucking land you're in the middle of.
You're either Atlantic or you're not. If you're the Mediterranean, you have no, you're landlocked. You don't have an ocean line. Get the fuck out. You don't belong. That's a club for only with Atlantic water, bitches.
And in the same respect, I don't give nobody the right to go in and fuck with them. But just, we over here taking care of stuff. Let the grown folks do what the grown folks do. And, if something happens over here, we got you. Just go back to doing what you do. And, dude, fucking Greece, the people in Greece are going ape shit over this whole Venezuela thing.
Are they? Hold on.
Yeah, anti-American, all kind of shit. I wanted to tell you that on Monday. I totally forgot about that. So, like I said before, people were talking about how Trump was doing shitty in his polling. Now, I haven't looked at any of these polls. This is on Yahoo News. This is Trump's approval ratings for each state. We got Alabama, 53 to the good. What is this? Alaska, 44 to the good. What is this? Arizona, 43. Let's see, what's that? 55. Arkansas, 55. California, 26. Colorado, 35. Connecticut.
Hey, the only thing in California and Colorado are a bunch of gays. Who cares? They shouldn't get a vote anyway.
Basically, what I'm seeing so far is Trump's numbers are low in Democrat states.
They shouldn't be allowed to vote anyway.
And they're still higher than Biden's fucking, because that was another thing. Somebody said something about, Trump's numbers are lower than Joe Biden's was when he left, and Trump's numbers are lower than Barack Obama's was, and Trump's first of all, we all know why Barack Obama's numbers were all right. The gays and the rest of we all know that shit. And the whole Joe Biden thing was just false. So I'm like,
hey, if Obama, if it's real, okay, there are records showing that Obama had more office days than Joe Biden did while Joe Biden was president. Okay, that's fucking weird, bro. And also, hey, let me ask you a question. If Obama was doing the electronic signature for Biden as a former president, is he allowed to do that? I don't think he is.
No,
I don't think because that's technically him serving another term, right?
Well, that's all kind of funkinesses on the Constitution and the laws. I mean, that being another term president is the bare minimum of that barrel.
Right? Like that's
that's fucking treason, dude. That's like a hostile take. That's a coup.
Basically.
Ugh. So yeah, I don't see Trump's numbers being all that bad. They could be better. I feel like they could be better. But considering all the fuck shit that he's doing, and he's still hitting 44s and up, don't really want to hear it.
Like, hey, that's gay. Like on top of, I'm gonna Google it. How many hold on. How many presidents? Sorry, I'm a little bit high and I can't type. Presidents. I know you're a lot more high and can still type. That's a discussion for another show, okay?
I'm actually like no.
What's the approval rating? Approval ratings. So I'm asking how many presidents have had had higher approval ratings mid-term versus before taking office. There is a stats page. I might need to dig through it, but who, in your opinion, would be like, that's the best president in history?
It depends on what you call like overall or in different policies. I mean, different
In
presidents
general.
are good for their own thing.
True.
Honestly, I would say either I would split it between Reagan, Clinton, and Trump.
All right. Clinton, 55.1 is his approval rating. Reagan was 52.8. The highest, so the two highest, what's up, boys? Venezuela. We've been talking about all sorts of stuff, Ryan. God damn it. Where were you at the beginning of the show? So John Kennedy was 70.1, but I don't think that counts because he got killed, right? Like he didn't actually do anything. Wait, so Dwight Eisenhower was 65%, which I think that's fucking good. Right? And number 2 after him is George H.W. Bush with 60.9.
The old man.
The old man. So
the old man was
he was CIA, bro. He was
CIA.
Dude.
Him and Putin he was the same as Putin, dude.
I feel like he had more power than Putin, though. You know, it's that. Hey, that we were talking about this today. How not invited like usual. No. That's not how that works, Ryan. You message in advance, say, hey guys, I'm free. Can I be included? And you're more than welcome to come. You can't come in halfway through the show, fucking 3/4 of the way through the show, and be like, hey, why didn't you guys invite? Where are we every Wednesday? Every Wednesday. Jesus. Don't be like that, bro. Don't be like, hey, don't be a victim when you can be a solution. So
not the solution, but a solution.
He's German enough to be the solution too. Send me pictures of him in Lederhosen. It was horrible. No, I'm just joking.
I was in Lederhosen.
You sent me in Lederhosen, which were just as bad. So I'm not sure if you're aware of this because I wasn't aware of this, and a buddy of mine actually did a paper on it, and that's how he found out about it in university. Was that every president leaves a letter for the coming president?
Yeah.
Okay. However, and you can access them all online. He goes, the one Clinton left, horrible, just dog shit. Not only dog shit writing, a dog shit letter. The one that H.W. Bush left, bro, he was like, bro, I felt like this is America. Like reading it, and I was like, oh, I gotta pledge allegiance to some shit, right? I'm not a victim, I'm just observant. You're not observant. That's not full. Send link at least will make it easier to support. No, stop being weird. But yeah, so like some of the letters have been good, but there's a few letters where 100% a go fuck yourself.
Like here, didn't Clinton remove all like certain fucking keys from all the keyboards?
Yeah, it was
shit like that.
Yeah, I forget what it was.
And then now we find out that Hillary stole a gang of shit out of everywhere.
Oh, so they had to apparently they chased them too, eh? They chased Clintons down to return shit that they took. That actually was a real thing. And they're like, hey, you took that. You're not allowed to take that. They're like, oh, we didn't know we took it. And you're like, you fucking liars. Don't fucking lie.
You know what I have found funny? since this whole Epstein file thing blew up in the faces, there's still some Democrats and libtards out there. This is all a distraction. Where's the file? You want more out? You really want more out? I mean, by the time that last paper comes through, there's not going to be a Democratic fucking party. There's going to be some Republicans down too. Don't get me wrong. But this is all, everything coming up, it's 8 out of 10 names are all Democrat or Democrat donors.
Yeah.
And, and a lot of them are your heroes and the people y'all looked up to and the people that y'all had your babies at their concerts and all that shit.
That was aggressive. That's too far.
A lot of y'all done had babies to a lot of these people's music.
Bro, listen, I wish people would take the time to actually understand that, like, what's happening right now. And like, we talked about this where I'm like, I don't believe the Epstein files at this point, because I'm like, listen, you guys have
I want the Clinton server. I want the Podesta files. That's what the fuck I want. I want the fucking Podesta files.
When did Roswell happen?
1947.
Okay. So from Roswell, which is allegedly the first alien something happened. Okay.
Nope. It's documented the U.S. grabbed up some shit in Italy a few years before that. I just found that out within the past year. But yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
But, and they spent 70 years, if not 70 plus, maybe even 80, saying, no, there's no such thing, no such thing. And then they turned around and said, all right, there's aliens. And everyone said, yeah, we fucking know, idiots. Like, what are you talking about?
They're aliens, but there's no now time travel, interdimensional shit.
Yeah. And every person reacted the same way, going, yeah, we obviously fucking know. Get fucked. Okay. And now they're like, there's the Epstein files. Okay, but can you release them? Oh, what's happening? Why aren't you releasing them? Why aren't you releasing them? Why aren't you releasing them? Okay. Here's this. What? I don't believe fucking shit that they produce at this point. None of it's, hey, you know what? All I know is every politician that I've looked at and go, that guy looks a little sketchy. 100% of the time he fucking was. 100% of the time.
You want to know what I choose to believe? Whether it's real or not, I choose to believe Trump sucked a dick. And I'm good with that. I am good with that.
First day president, motherfuckers.
Like I said before, I say it 1,000 times. I want Trump to be like, yeah, I sucked that dick. Now what? Now I'm part of you. I even came up with a whole set of that. Trump, we talked about it the other day. The LGB Trump. It's LGB Trump. That T stands for Trump. He's gonna buy the rainbow. He's gonna make it all gold. It's gonna be a golden rainbow. It's gonna be the rainbow of America. That's what it is. And for you rainbow people who don't like that shit, it might be funny. Democrats then turn into straight homophobes out of just like that now, didn't you? Just like that. He's part of you. He's one of y'all. He is one of y'all wearing a pink make America gay again, fuckers. I'm telling you, if I find a pink MAGA hat, I'm gonna pimp the fuck out of it.
Oh yeah. Ryan just said, Dino, you excited to be the 51st, 52nd, and 53rd states up there? Hey, if you give us guns, we'll give you healthcare. It's fair trade. That is a fair trade. Okay.
That is. I have to admit, that is very fair. That is very fair.
I feel like we missed so much by not being together. I think we could have been a good team. We could still be a good team. Okay, the best team
you guys
in the world.
Your herd out a little bit, and we could have healed some of our herd.
I feel. Hey, listen.
Balance.
Listen, we'll give up our Indians to take on your blacks. It'll be fine. Then they'll be like, it's a little cold up here. We'll be like,
no, because then your Indians and our Indians will get together, and then nobody's ever going to be able to go to a casino or a hotel.
We're deporting our dots. Don't worry about it.
Connect the dots, la la la. Connect.
Listen, they're getting deported as we speak. It's fine.
Oh,
Hey, you're losing your oil and your health care, bro. I'm not losing health care. Hey, I'll keep the health care. I'll give you a little bit of health care. You know what? Hey, so I think you told me was that you guys, it's not free health care for kids under 18, is it?
we're over here.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, you got to go down to. It's called welfare. You know.
Oh, it's not like it's not
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of these people in America who bitch that we want free health care. We want free health care. Other countries, we got free health care. It's called welfare. Now, I gotta admit, under the last administration, you got to be an illegal or have 50 fucking babies to get it. They made it really hard for people who needed that shit to get it. But I mean, shit is kind of getting balanced out again. So
Yeah.
and I mean, and I told Ryan's ass to take his ass to the welfare office plenty of time, and Ryan just, I don't know what the hell, they just don't like the way Ryan looks. I mean, he is a single white father.
He's the enemy. He's the enemy of every tree hugging, blonde hair, blue eyed.
He's the enemy of everybody he defends.
Oh, for sure. Ryan might be the white woman. I don't know. That's fair. That is very possible. Ryan, are you a white woman? You got to let us know. Tell us, are you secretly a white woman? But that's like, it's perplexing how like different this is. Like the idea that kids could get fucked over for healthcare. That's disappointing. Hey, if you're an adult, go fuck yourself. That's fine. Okay. You ain't getting shit. But as a kid, because kids sometimes have weird fucking problems, right? It makes sense. Like that's you guys. Hey, forget about California and the homeless. I don't care about that. Give healthcare to your kids at least. Be reasonable. That's the like.
Well, I mean,
hey, you don't want to give healthcare for your adults? Good, that's fine. But kids, come on,
dude. No lie. I mean, and people try to say otherwise, but predominantly it is from what I've seen growing up, and it's still happening. I'm witnessing my fucking kids do the same thing, dude. You don't like this whole idea. Costs so much to have a baby. The government takes care of that. That's why there's so many babies to unwed parents and these fucking booty call fucking parents and shit. Because it's just that easy. Well, I'll just have this baby. And if child support don't do it for it, that's even better because they get a double up from the fucking state. That's like my daughter Samara's mom. She was given the choice. You could take your child support, or welfare will take the child support, but they'll give her so much in food stamps and so much in a check monthly, and then you get to go to subsidized housing, and you don't have to pay any bills, and her rent is like maybe fucking $25 a month. And now it rolls on now because now she's whatever, and my daughter still lives with her. My daughter's going to college, but they're living in she lives with her mom. Well, I think my daughter finally got her own apartment, thank God. But she's still doing it just because it rolls over. She may not get as much food stamps as she did before, and she don't get the child support thing no more. But I mean, she's still,
she's got to work on that beach body.
You get a service dog, and all of a sudden, boom, you get, now might as well be a kid now.
Okay, so let's put into perspective though. Ryan says the limit is something crazy for one kid, like 25 to 30K. Work at McDonald's, get fucked. 33K a year is how much you can make before you get as a single parent with one kid. Hey, but hold on, in the States, 33K, 34K, that's good money. Is it still good money?
To some people. The other people say there's not enough money to live on, this and that, and it's just you don't know how to live. You've gotten used to a system that lets you live a certain way, and now that system is no longer there because it was never real to begin with. Now you're seeing what the rest of us had to do to make it by. I see some of these fucking kids out here talking about, Oh, we can't make it on $20 an hour minimum wage. Dude, we fucking had to work fucking 10 years in a steel mill to get $20 a fucking hour.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but that should have been like you should have been paid more. Like you didn't get paid more because you all got fucked. Not because
Dude, I started off in the steel mill at $5.50 an hour. And I was fucking proud to have that job. A lot of these people,
it's a good job.
People are out here telling, I'm worth more money and we can't do this and I can't live on that. Yeah, well, you can't live on nothing. You can't live on nothing. While you sitting there thinking you are better or too good for that job that you just turned down, your lights just got shut off. You're borrowing somebody else's passwords.
Yeah. That's so petty. Don't you fucking steal my password, you dirty bitch. You know what? That's touche. That is fair game, sir. But so I just looked it up. So according to CPS, the median household income was 70,000 for 2021 and 62,000 in 2018. So yes, 35 is low, but this is a household income, right? So my assumption is household means one, possibly two cars, a mortgage, and maybe some sort of childcare, right? On 70K, it's not bad. Because hey, for us to have a decent life, you're looking at, because I'm also in Toronto proper, right? So in comparison, it's like living in where I live is like the outskirts of Manhattan. It's expensive, right? But I need 150 G's as a household income, 150 G's. No problem. Car payment and insurance 250, 450 average rent for one bedroom, 700-800 utilities, Wi-Fi 30 for a shift phone, maybe 200 groceries. I mean 200 groceries is pretty cheap. It's not bad though. I don't know. I'm perplexed. I think we should join forces. I think if we you know what, we'll wrap in Mexico, it'll just be one big fucking shit show. Because those fucks, they'll just start driving around with guns. But yeah, average fuck this suit. Yeah, no, realistically, even because we had. Do you remember how much the bill was when we went out in Cleveland?
For which one?
Dinner. We went for dinner. It was like $100, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
It was like $100. And yeah, you know what? Because you fucking paid the first time, and I was like, no, I'm paying you, cocksucker. And that was, I think it was 120 plus tip, which I'm like, we had a lot of I ate a lot of food.
That table was fucking full.
It was a full table.
And that was awesome food, and you had some weird shit. We had
some weird shit. It was good though.
Side, he was gnawing on the marrow of some fucking little poor kid from India.
Hey. And I'll do it again. I don't give a shit.
It was that damn good.
Spicy. It's a little spicy. But yeah, we got a few drinks. You and I. Ray got a couple drinks too.
Yeah.
Victoria had just Diet Coke, but we ate a lot. We drank a bit. $120. That's pretty. For me, that's cheaper than I pay here. If Victoria and I go out for dinner, it's going to be $150 for sure. And that's just me and her. Nobody else. I don't feed the people I carry around with me.
Ray don't realize that, but every time me and her go out, it's easy. Before I even leave Youngstown, it's almost $100. By the time I get
because you have to go back,
I get this and that, and make sure everything is taken care of, and if I got to bring something out. So before I even hit the freeway, I'm almost $100 on the road. That's before I pick her up and do whatever the fuck she wants to do, and then we eat because I'm stoned and have the munchies, and
I don't think you can incorporate that as a sunken cost, though. That's just you got yourself high. This doesn't count. It
Okay,
doesn't.
I admit it. I take full accountability of it. And in actuality, my high money is total separate money than my taking care of shit money.
Oh, it
Total
should be.
different.
It's-
And
yeah.
if this money gets low, shit happens. It don't come from this money, you know.
So yeah. So Ryan says compared to New York, Cali, Chicago, etc. Yeah. That's but then like realistically, you should still like. I liked it. I thought it was pretty reasonably priced, and you know what? I didn't feel endangered in when we were in Cleveland. Because so I was talking with this thing. So Cleveland proper only has like 350,000 people, right? Toronto proper has 3 million. Right? It's not. It's
You
a lot.
have room to move.
Hey, I always have room to move, bro.
So before we end, we're going a little bit long, but I want to make sure we hit this topic because I guess this is the hot button for today. It's going to be for the next week. So there was a 37-year-old girl who got shot by an ICE agent.
Yes.
Now, if you listen to the left, these people shouldn't have been there. They shot this innocent girl. Somebody needs to go to jail. All that shit. If you see the video, whether you're pro ICE or not pro whatever, this bitch tried to hit the fucking cop, ICE agent, whatever. That's just it. I mean, whether that was ICE or whether that was a police officer, because in comparison, down I believe in Georgia, damn near the same thing happened. Had nothing to do with ICE agents. A girl was stealing stuff out of store. A police officer followed her to her car. She got into her car. The cop was in front of the car. She threw that bitch in fucking drive. He plugged her right through the fucking windshield, dead. That was not the officer's fault. That was not the ICE agent's fault. If you decide to come at any kind of authority with a weapon, you know, a car is a fucking weapon. Especially to you ladies who think you are fucking invincible and can do whatever the fuck you want and say whatever the fuck you want to say. You know, again, y'all wanted equal rights. Remember, equal rights, equal lefts. They ain't playing with y'all no more. You know, it ain't just black folks getting shot by the cops no more. We all getting shot, and it's both, all the genders, all the colors of the rainbow, all of them.
That's okay. So this is my thing. So did she tried to hit her with their car, right?
Yeah. They were doing a raid or whatever, and I think they called them bumper sticker Karens or whatever the fuck. Decided she was gonna go in and intervene on the ICE raid, and the cops told her to leave.
Is she fucking RoboCop? What are you talking about?
Her fucking, I think it was a fucking truck. I watched the video 3-4 times.
I'm watching right now. I'm waiting for it to show up. Because right now it just has them people like yelling and stuff, which I'm like, I don't really care about that. So, somebody got fucking blasted with a fuck smoke grenade, bro.
Oh, did you see the one that get plugged in the face?
Yeah, it was great. Okay.
And the noise that gun makes. It was like,
hey. they're spraying with pepper spray and stuff. Somebody had an umbrella. He went under the umbrella and just came out. Which, yeah, fuck you. Okay. So where's this? Okay. So this is she tried to block the road. Is that what she did?
That was her original intention, I believe.
And then she tries to drive away. Okay. I got to rewatch this thing. Okay. Have you watched this, right?
Yep.
So ICE agent walks up to the side of her car. She drives forward, okay? But there's a cop in front of her car, and so while it's starting, he's already primed because he's like, nah, this ain't going well, which that's a cop's prerogative, whatever. But did she hit him?
I'm not sure if she hit him or not.
So because like I'm watching this and I'm like, okay.
Now the reason why I say that doesn't matter is because when I was going through my issues with the city a couple years back, they tried to say my son's car was inoperable. They wanted to tow it. My son said, "No, my car starts right. And I could start my car right up."
Right.
So my son got in the car, turned the key, car started up. He put it in gear to go forward because me and the other officer were behind the car. He
Right.
moved forward to show that the car moved.
Right.
He put it back in gear. Once he put it back in gear, the car rolled a little bit before it caught the gear. Don't you know that motherfucking cop gave him a ticket and tried to say we could arrest your son for assault and like talking about he could have shot him. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like they can use that. Just that in that simple shit, that's a weapon, and that's a felonious assault.
It's a felony too? Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, who the fuck am I talking to that was like, it's a felonious assault? It was fucking.
Oh, when it comes to that whole case, that case was yeah. We got real on that one. We got real white on that one.
Rainbow bright. No, that's so like I'll be honest with you. There have been too many times when people start to drive their car and cops are like, stop your car or I'm gonna shoot you, and they don't shoot, and I'm like, you should have shot them.
Right.
So I'm looking at this like, hey, she was causing problems, then she drove. It looked like it wasn't, I wouldn't necessarily say it's reckless the way she was driving, but she wasn't operating a car with safety in mind. Let's say that, right? Stop the car. No, you're not gonna stop. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm pretty sure that's how that fucking works, bro.
Now playing devil's advocate and looking at it from both sides of the story. Do I feel like she needed to die? No. She didn't need to die to be an asshole. She thought what she was doing was right. She thought what she was doing was for the good of people, no matter how idiotic she was. Now, being that police officer or being that ICE agent, come on, man. Y'all got fucking automatics. Go for the fucking tire, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That was you're 5 feet away. You're 5 feet away.
Fucking put one in the goddamn radiator. It's got a plastic fucking intake. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
At least drop the Glock, motherfucker. Grab a 22. Shit. Fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, that's sound logic. I'll give you that.
Why neighborhoods are coming at you, fuck faces. I mean, Jesus Christ. You're plugging dumb bitches for being dumb bitches.
Yeah, that's kind of accurate. It's alarmingly. But that's that's why, like, in all honesty, it looks like she bumps him a little bit, but he's not in front of the car. He's like, he got hit by the fender. Like, get over it.
And now to me, it looked like the police officer shot her. What the media keeps saying is the ICE agents shot her.
Okay, but they're all
there's the fuckery in the media.
This is my problem is, okay, is ICE not a government agency for enforcement, which is the police? Well, yeah, they are. Okay, then what the fuck do we get? Like, hey,
here's the difference, though. I believe they try to ban, like they did in Chicago, that ICE could only do so much. You know, that they couldn't go in and shoot unless there was some. So if that was a local police officer, then that's on the local government. That don't got nothing to do with ICE. That don't got nothing to do. So if that ICE agent didn't draw for being, if that wasn't an ICE agent, they're just trying to say that to make the ICE look bad. because all Tampon Tim came out. Enough is enough, and we want you people to leave. Shut the fuck up. Shut the. Go take your ass back with the Somali pirates.
Hey, FYI, after she got shot, her car ran into another car, and I hope they gave her a ticket for it. Just gonna.
They send the ticket to the parents at the funeral.
Yeah. Posthumously to the estate of go fuck yourself. Okay. Like this is, hey, you know what? These people are acting recklessly. And frankly, like, look, have you ever seen somebody? Okay. And that's a stupid question, but I'm going to ask anyway. Have you ever seen somebody street race?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever seen somebody go in a street race and then get a ticket or into an accident?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You street raced. Yeah. That's the problem. They look, if you do it, yeah, you might get hurt. That's what makes it exciting. That's what makes women wet. Okay. I might die. Fuck yeah. I love it. Right. That's how women are. If you might die for something that they deem acceptable, they love that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is just fucking science. So, like, I'm sorry. I don't go to NASCAR to watch things go in circle. I watch NASCAR to watch somebody fucking explode. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't give me this shit. Like I don't know. That really bothers me that people are like,
get the fire off me. Save me, Oprah Winfrey. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise and your alien god, save me. Right? It's the same thing. Hey, let's be honest. If those fucking people and you know what, it's in Minnesota too, eh? Or fucking fuck them. Fuck it. Hey, Tampon Tim, that is a horrible name. I love it. You're a bad person though for saying it, okay? But like,
I didn't come up with it. I wish I could have coined that phrase. That phrase is out there. Tampon Tim is Tampon Tim.
This is the weird part where I'm like, in all honesty, what did you look? Hey, all of those fucking Somali daycares, the crime they've committed is not doing what they said. Hey, if they had 100 kids there, nobody has a problem.
Well, did you hear the news about that? Did you hear the new shit about?
What's the new one?
So I guess Trump is like talking to Elon Omar or whatever, or they're having their back and forth or whatever.
Congresswoman brotherfucker.
Yeah. And apparently, they got their big gotcha. It was like, no, these daycares are only open from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So the whistleblower who came and took them videos, came at times when nobody was there with their kids. It's after school care. So now if you look into the statutes of Minnesota to get the money for the daycare, you have the state rules are you have to be open from like 8 o'clock in the morning to 2 or more in the evening. You have to get that money. So by saying that you weren't defrauding anybody, you admitted that you defrauded. And this was like the head fucking Somali guy with
So I don't know. That's fucking weird.
And the fact that they got away with it. I mean, I don't knock anybody's hustle, but that was a corporate hustle pretty much. There was so much. I mean, there was one building with like 10 fucking daycares in it.
Yeah. Like, hey, you did something. Okay, look, if one of you found the scam and they had cardboard cutout of kids.
No, that's in North Korea. They do that shit in North Korea. Stick them
They
in the
do that. I'm going to all of daddy's daycare. Oh, bro, like in all honesty, for that kind of money, oh fuck yeah, I'll watch the 100 kids. This is the real what bothered me the most. They could have just done the job. I don't agree with the government giving them money, but they gave the money. Do your job.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean, it
well,
was that
yeah. Look,
easy. Now I don't know where you're gonna find fucking like 100 kids per fucking house or per apartment per building. Because I mean, there was a shit ton of daycare. Like every door had a daycare, and it was just the name of the daycare was written in Sharpie. Like it was on a piece of cardboard on Sharpie.
bro.
And the bad thing is now I'm again I'm gonna look at it from a different perspective. The ingenuity, the thought, the intelligence, the balls, period, just the balls to pull off a scheme like this and let it get this big, because this might as well have been drugs or anything, any other kind of organized crime type
Oh
deal.
yeah.
So just look, you guys could be a multinational conglomerate, legit.
Yeah.
Legit.
But hey, it's not that they got the money. It's that they didn't do the job. I'm sorry. Hey, having a daycare for your community, those are good things, but you didn't do the job.
Especially for Somalis. I mean, if the fucking commercials on TVs haven't taught us anything, you breed like rabbits. I mean,
a little bit rabbit adjacent for sure.
Kind of like, gerbilish.
Bro, it but that's the truth of it is I don't have a problem with it. Like I do have a problem with them getting that kind of money. I'll be honest with you. I have a problem that they didn't do the job. Because now you're a scam artist. Hey, not only deported, give me back the money. Every account you have is just any house you have, everything. It's gone now. I'm taking everything.
And now if you compare them to what's going on in New York, them motherfuckers are just stealing shit and selling it on the side of the road. I mean, these people actually had suits. Fuck,
That's it. Yeah. No, come on.
So we're doing mental health tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're gonna do mental health tomorrow.
Yep.
It's I'm currently just high off my tits. That's it. That's where I'm at right now. But my wife bought fried chicken, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you're done with your fast.
Yeah, I finished yesterday. I did 44 hours, so it was okay. But so I'm we were talking. I know we're running late. I hope you're okay with this. But we had I was doing before I was doing like 85 to 90 hours every week, and I drop weight fast. It's a because the thing about this way is for 1 pound of fat is like 3,000 calories. Okay, and my basal metabolic rate, so like the base, like if I do nothing all day long, these are the calories I'm going to burn is around 3,500. So if I do nothing, I'm burning hell or high water, I'm burning 3,500. So with the no food, like I'm dropping a pound a day of like flesh. So
yeah, see, and then I even learned this when I was younger. I think they talked about fasting and shit for religious reasons. After 3 days of fucking fasting, I get coke shits. Like even if I don't have the fucking
yeah.
I mean, it just starts shit, and you can't control your. Especially, I'm fucked up. 48 years old, about to be 49. The ass cheeks. I'm not gay. My ass muscles ain't. I got the regular average ass muscles of a 48-year-old, which don't hold their liquor too much no more.
Do your Kegels, people. Do your Kegels.
I don't know if there's a booty hole Kegel or whatever there is, but any of the rainbow community that listens by chance, let them motherfucker know.
I think that was the funniest joke of the night. Let's be honest. It's a miracle they didn't eat those kids.
Dude, and look, the reason I fucking know is I remember when I was young and I was trying to do this shit and I was playing basketball with my cousins and I went up to fucking make a shot and I fucking slipped on some mud and it and the mud was everywhere. Mud was It was everywhere. Soon as I hit that ground, the ass cheeks let go.
I feel like you need to go to a doctor and get like a husband stitch on your asshole. That's you got to tighten that motherfucker up. Just a little, close it up, close it half. You know,
Tighten her up. That's what I said.
You got to do some butt exercises, just up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, got to do them Kegels. Okay. Yeah. So I got morning motivational rant tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. Then fucking mental health at night. We're gonna do it at 8:30.
8:30.
And we are gonna do that.
So I remembered it before we end this way you can say something to her in the morning. The girl you host the show with in the mornings, that blonde.
Yeah.
I like every time I look at her, I see her and I'm like, I've seen this girl before. I've seen this woman before. She looks like the old porn star Linnea Quigley. She was in a lot of the B horror movies.
Hold on. Linnea Quigley. Images. I mean,
So no lie, every time I watch the show, I see her naked.
That's reasonable. I think she'd be okay with it. That's fair. I'll let her know that you remind her of Linnea Quigley. And just watch you go, oh, I'm like, she is a dirty, dirty girl. So it's perfect. I mean, couldn't go better.
And what time is your morning motivationals?
10:30. 10:30.
Check it the fuck out.
All right.
That being said, y'all be good to each other. And I don't know what flag it is this. I guess we raising Venezuelan flags this month. You know, I still had a Palestinian flag.
I feel bad for the salesman who just picked up a new batch of Palestinian flags, and now he's like, these are garbage now. I need a Venezuela flag. Like, I would love to be around for that conversation.
Dude, the bad thing is every once in a while up at the top of the street, like in the vacant lot, there'll be a dude. He could be Somali for all I know, but he'll line the whole corners with flags that he's selling of all the different countries and shit. You look like you're going through the United Nations when you're going to fucking Belmont. Y'all be good to each other. This has been What the Fuck Wednesday. We're out.
That is the perfect name for what happened tonight.